Okay, here we go with some more of Hero of Weehawken. And we start a new turn. To the shores of Tripoli, I gain a prestige. It's an automatic redraw. I can retain this card. I can discard it and negate a required red cost of any amount one time. That's cool. But I don't get the rest of my turn. I gotta draw another card. I could bury this one. Westerners join Burr. Now, I either spend 2 to bury it, or I gain 1. I'm gonna gain 1 and let this take effect. Add this card to the Burr expedition. It's up here. It adds 1 to the expedition value. It's also going to add, this is to the progress, the planned progress, it adds 2 to the expedition itself. Dangerous card to let out there, but I don't really want to pay points. I got other things to do. Okay, so now I get to take my actions. Well, Burr's still not available, so I roll on my Pressure Britain table. I don't get anywhere there. I get a point here. I'm going to spend 1 to increase the judicial reform. That didn't go anywhere, except for knocking the counter. I don't really want to spend yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my search attempt. It's automatic with my Wilkinson cards, so I'll pick up Colonel Tyler, discard supplies. There aren't any supplies there, so arresting him now actually wouldn't do as much as if I do it later. Let's pick another one. Jonathan Dayton. Acquit a conspirator. Okay. I want to arrest him. I definitely want to arrest him. I'm going to actually spend a point to guarantee arresting him, because it allows me to draw through the deck until I get a conspirator. And this is going to take a while. I'm just going to be drawing through the deck. Once I get another red card, I'm going to put it there, and then I'll reshuffle the deck. I'll come back after I've done that. I actually just cheated. I need to roll. I'll pay the 1 for the -1 die roll on him. 4. I wouldn't have been able to arrest him. Shit. I'm going to say I did anyway. Yeah, I'm cheating. Here's why. Because I've done so much already. I drew the conspirator, I shuffled it in. There's 2 effects to shuffling in. One is I got Theodosia Burr-Alston. Now I know, because I've seen the card, so it would be almost impossible to unsee it, right? The other is I've shuffled the Burr Hero of Weehawken card back in here, so that's now available again. So I used this. The reason I cheated is I just looked at the cost. Arresting a conspirator is 1 + 1 for each federal agent that I have there. Well, it would have cost me 5 to arrest him. I didn't have that. Okay. So I would have had to move agents out of there in order to do it automatically for any reasonable cost. I'm not really willing to do that. I don't want to move Wilkinson. I really don't. I don't want to do any of the other actions, so I'm pretty much at the end of the turn, and I'll be drawing a card. And I gain 2 and another Wilkinson card. Now that's really awesome. There's only 2 Wilkinson cards left, so I know it's not the automatic coup. Of course, it could be this one with the Rougeau president. The other thing I know is that Burr's not up to nothing. He's got something that he's up to. But it's less and less likely that he's got Wilkinson heavily engaged in this. Okay, so I drew that. I got my points for that. I get a free roll on the pressure breaking table because I haven't revealed Burr yet. That goes forward. Now I get a point. I'm going to spend that point to roll again on judicial reform. I think I need those plus funds with all that defense evidence out. And I get close there. I impeach Judge Pickering. And now I can do more searches. There's a danger to doing searches, but those supplies aren't there. I'm not sure how much I really want to do that. How do these co-conspirators affect things? Do they affect my trial? Not terribly. I'm not really sure how much value there is to arresting him except getting him out of the deck. I'm going to draw. And I draw a Wilkinson moves again. And the Burr expedition could have been launched. What's the chance of that happening? Well, let's see. 8.3, an expedition launch check. Let's see how that works. Make a launch check, roll a die, and add the value of all assets on the plan plus the roll modifier. Assets on the plan. It looks to me like I have a +2 for the Westerners. Yeah. And if it's higher than a 12, oh, but there's a -2. There's no chance of this even breaking a 6. So the plan's not very far advanced, and I feel pretty good about that. No big deal that Wilkinson made it down to Baton Rouge. That was one reveal. I get another one. I'll take it. And I get somebody else, John Adair. Now, if I arrest him, I think it reduces the plan, actually. No, it advances the plan progress. Why would I want to do that? Well, I want to try to arrest him. I'm not going to put any points in this. Yeah, I will. I'll put 1 in for a -1. I get a 5 net. Nothing happens. I'm not going to cheat this time. And I'm at the end of my rope, so I'll draw another card. Ooh, another Westerners joined Burr. This could cost me 1 to prevent it from happening and reshuffle it. But I think I'm going to add it to the Burr expedition because I get 1 for that. Of course, it adds 1 to the progress, bringing it up to 6. We're getting closer, but that's okay. I don't feel too dangerous here. Now I get to roll, and that's going to be on the pressure Britain table. Ooh. Pickney and Monroe to London. I get a free one. I'm going to pay 1 to try to up my agenda. If I ever a 6, I succeed. I do not. That's okay. I don't know if I really want to search anymore. I'd like to catch Burr. What does having these guys do for me, though, is the question. I think they give me victory points if I get this, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure why I want to arrest these people. Except to get them out of the pool so it's easier to find Burr. Yeah. I'll draw a counter then. Oh, I've drawn a riot. That can't be good. I have to spend red or this per agent in the West. I'm going to spend my card, which allows me to prevent the payment. Oh no, that's only for a required spending. So I would have to spend 4 or gain 4. I'll give him... I don't have 4. Well, there we go. My meddling in the West is causing a problem. I'll draw another one. And I drew a blank. Well, that's helpful, I guess. I can try to arrest. I'm gonna try to arrest Adair. I know I'm putting things in more risk. And I spent a point, so that goes down to a 0. He's arrested, but the plan does proceed further. They're panicking now. That's going to be the end of my turn. So now, Colonel de Pestre conducts Burr's diplomacy. Well, I'm going to let it happen again. I take a presidential prestige for not burying it. The plan goes forward 1, and it's beginning to get kind of risky at this point, but you have to take risks in this game. And the thing is, I get to roll now for free on Pressure Britain, and that goes forward. And I'm going to spend 1 on the trial. That goes forward. I'm going to be a +1 on my trial rolls. That's awesome. And now I'll draw another counter. Oh shit, another riot. Wow. Well, I don't have 4. I think I missed taking my 1 for the turn, but I'm not sure again. I don't have 4. So the plan is really, really close to firing off. I'm in a lot of trouble. I better catch Burr soon. I find John Smith. If I arrest him, Wilkinson goes here into New Orleans. You know, I'm going to try, and I'm going to spend 1 to take a -1 on that. I get a 2. I've arrested him. And Wilkinson is going to move into New Orleans, and I roll on the Wilkinson and New Orleans table. I can spend before rolling. I can discard Wilkinson conspiracy cards for pluses each. That doesn't sound too bad. I'm going to roll a die. I roll a 1. That's martial law. That'll just cost me a prestige. I'll take that. That's not that horrible. I've fired off everything? Yes. That's all I can do for the turn, so I draw another one. Lewis and Clark Expedition. I gain 1. I retain this. I can discard it to get rid of a riot marker, to negate it, and then I get another marker for free. I think I've gotten both the riots. I think there's only 2 counters left, and I don't know what they are. Okay, well, It's an automatic redraw. I don't get a turn off that. Lord Melville leaves the British cabinet. I get 2. It's an event which reduces the plan by 1. That's kind of cool. And now I go to my actions. I'm rolling to increase my level of victory. 5 or 6, that'll happen. No, it doesn't. I'm going to pay another one to do the same. I know I'm taking risks here. I do not. Now I'm going to search. I found a blank, and I found Burr. Okay. I don't have enough points to arrest Burr automatically, but I can try to arrest him at a -1. Instead, I'm going to try to arrest Tyler. Let's go for Burr. I don't trust how far the plan's advanced. I get a 5. No jurisdiction, no effect. Okay, well, I gotta take it another turn. Comfort Tyler's supply arrives. I'm gonna allow that to happen. I get a point for allowing it. That adds to the Burr expedition, but not enough to send it over. And now I get now I get an automatic roll on my agenda. The British agenda has been completed. I've gotten everything up. And now I get one. I've got to remember to actually do it this time. And now I've got options. Well, I'm going to arrest Comfort Tyler and get rid of that. Should I go for Burr instead? Nah. But I'm going to take the -1 and use the local forces for this. Actually, I don't need to. I'm going to spend all 3. Move agents here. Nope, I don't have enough to do that. Yeah, I'll spend 1 and have a -1 on arresting Tyler. I got him. He goes away. His card is discarded now. And that's a cool combination of effects. I can't do another arrest, so I go to another card. Uh-oh, political party maneuvers. I lose 1. Well, that's a shame. But I get to keep this card, and anytime I can discard it and pay a red to reshuffle all blue evidence cards in the discard pile back into the draw pile. Well, I've bought all the evidence cards I could, so there's no reason for me to do that. This is an automatic redraw, so I draw again. British Caribbean Fleet occurs. Well, I have to stop that. But I don't have the points. I'm screwed. The plan is going to go off. Okay, well, I gain 1. But the plan launches, and that's bad. I had a shot. I was real close. I had Burr tracked. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to be moving Burr down the track. Not that that really mattered, because he wouldn't have made it too far. But yeah, that would have been one of the things, and I wouldn't have gotten this agenda roll for free. I would have had to pay for it. So he would have made it like 2 spaces down already, which makes things even more risky. There's like more things happening. And I would have had to move an agent here and still pay a lot to arrest him. That didn't happen though. The plan got launched instead. Let's take a look at what happened with the plan. I don't know where the launch is. Let's see what happens when the plan launches. We know it ain't good. Let me find. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, first thing we do is we reveal and find out what he did. And he had 1 Wilkinson, Jackson, and Harmon. 1 Wilkinson, Jackson, oh, Blennerhassy. He's trying to seize New Orleans. No, he's trying to invade Spanish Florida. Okay, well, invading Spanish Florida means +2, +1. He doesn't get any bonuses for this, but what he does get is, let's see what he's got for the plan here. He's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +4 to doing this. What do I need to roll? I'm not absolutely sure. I'm at +4. I don't know what I need to get. He needs a 12 or higher for the plan to succeed. He did not get it. However, that's still a -10 victory points, which can't be good at all. And I would be at a minor defeat. The administration's handling the matter is poorly regarded even by allies, but I have some supporter and can continue to govern. And the reality is, the pressure Britain gets me up to just a political embarrassment, which isn't bad at all. That's sort of the draw level of it. The last time I played, I got acquitted at -10, which put me, oh no, that's where I am, major defeat here, -10, down to a minor defeat because of the pressure Britain. The historical is actually the result that I got before. Pressure Britain wasn't quite there. Anyway, that's the game. I'll load this up and come back with some words about it.